True story or no story?
Boy 50.
Maybe you're not happy, cause I can't feel your heartbeat. Maybe you're a zombie, cause I can't feel your heartbeat. Maybe you're not happy, cause I can't feel your heartbeat.
I can't feel your heart beating, but it has no meaning, yeah. Your life has no meaning to me. Your heart needs to stop beating to me. I'm tryna see you die slowly. I don't even really know you, so I know that you don't know me, and I know that you want me to kill you so damn closely. Yeah, you can't kill what's already dead. I got so much fucking shit up in my goddamn head. You only wanna cut my dress down. I wanna motherfucking think that you're a fed, but I don't even know. All I see is red and blood dripping on you, and I really don't care how it happens, but I see it through.
Maybe you're not happy, cause I can't feel your heartbeat. Maybe you're a zombie, cause I can't feel your heartbeat. Maybe you're not happy, cause I can't feel your heartbeat. Maybe you're not happy, cause I can't feel your heartbeat.
Maybe I went overboard. Maybe I just didn't even check the score. Maybe I just had to fuck up a couple more times. Now I lost what I had, now I'm losing my mind. Damn, wish that I had you back. Damn, wish that you had my back. Damn, now I'm lost and sometimes I just wanna lose my mind. My mind, my mind, oh, my mind, my mind, my mind,
Keep trying to push me away, and it's like you think you don't deserve love, like you don't deserve my love, that you're not good enough for me,
Maybe you're not
or
happy,
anyone.
cause I can't feel your heartbeat. Maybe you're a zombie, cause I can't feel your heartbeat. Maybe you're not happy, cause I can't feel your heartbeat. Maybe you're not happy, cause I can't feel your heartbeat.
Even though you try to make me hate you and push me away and make me think you're someone you're not, but I know who you are inside, and I hope you see it one day. I love you. Goodbye.
Hey, oh, yeah. These niggas be bitches, and these bitches be niggas. Damn, I don't know. Shit, I don't even trust no more. Yeah. These niggas be bitches. I'm in my zone, stay in your own lane. These bitches be niggas, all on the phone. They tryna run the game. I got some trust issues, and I don't fuck with you. Nah, I got some trust issues, and I don't fuck with you. Nah, these niggas be bitches. I'm in my zone, stay in your own lane. These bitches be niggas, they all in your phone. They tryna run the game. I got some trust issues, and I don't fuck with you. No, I got some trust issues, and I don't fuck with you. No, I don't trust none of you hoes, and I don't trust none of you niggas. Most y'all niggas be hating for no reason. Tommy Hilfiger, racist ass motherfuckers. Out of nowhere, I bust ya, and I'm going in for real. When I'm in this trouble, I'm a real nigga on that double. Hate the pop y'all bubbles, but a real nigga don't get no fuck. I'm going in, nigga, double up. Shout out to my niggas with dollars in the bitch. Niggas talking about it, but we getting hood rich. These niggas hating, won't give a fuck about it. You niggas turn to kids. I'm a real G a real jit, which means I was on the move since a little kid. Don't be joking with me, I'm not the joke with. And if you're not about getting money, you want some whole shit. These niggas be bitches, I'm in my zone, stay in your own lane. These bitches be niggas, all on the phone, they tryna run the game. I got some trust issues.
Hold on, let me open the door for Sue. That's good, Sue.
Nah, I got some trust issues, and I don't fuck with you. Nah, these niggas be bitches, I'm in my zone, stay in your own lane. These bitches be niggas, y'all in the phone, they tryna run the game. I got some trust issues, and I don't fuck with you. Nah, I got some trust issues, and I don't fuck with you. No.
These niggas be bitches, these bitches be niggas, that shit could get tricky. Yeah, it's me and your Yoko, we up in the photo.
Pick a seat. Yeah, sit anywhere you want to.
Yeah, anywhere. It doesn't matter. Either end.
What the?
There you go.
Oh, let's do this.
You official now. Welcome to Bass Drive Radio. Welcome to Bass Drive. And y'all throw some confetti up in the air for Yoko. Welcome to Bass Drive Radio. Throw some confetti up.
Let's go.
Yeah, make them feel welcome. Make them feel welcome.
Yeah, can't get my hands right now. We worry about that later.
Chicken grease. Yeah.
Right. We get started in just a moment, y'all.
You and that chicken grease.
I'm telling you, that's how it be, man. That's how it be. Ain't shit all day too. Man, what?
Oh my God.
Listen, I fucked up some Chick-fil-A earlier. Let me tell you, it got it from me.
You fuck with the Polynesian sauce or the Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yeah, Polynesian more so than the Chick-fil-A sauce.
True story or not?
Yeah,
I'm a
Polynesian
siracha
hard.
girl myself. I like it. I like to keep it spicy. You know what I'm saying?
Cause
All right. I like to keep it spicy a little bit. All right. How we're coming back? Coming back. Or...
we still got some
Go ahead and
time.
get started. All right.
Are we
Yeah, let me send. I'm almost still done sending. But I got
Original music.
you.
Our special musical guest, guys.
We got 5 minutes.
Throw some confetti up in the air, cause there's confetti up in the air. If y'all like it, y'all like the sounds of YokoTwazy.
Hey, appreciate that, y'all. You know what's good? We ready?
Make sure y'all invite y'all friends, tell them to come on out.
Hell yeah. I know I invited a couple and a couple more, so it's going down.
Yeah. Going crazy, about to go crazy. Let's go crazy.
We're going Twazy.
Welcome in, Twazy.
We're going Twazy. Let's go.
Let's do it. I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna have to use it in a
Go
sentence.
ahead. Hell yeah, go ahead. You
Let me
good.
see.
Look, I
Okay.
got Twazy. I got everything gonna be on Tway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they just coming to me.
Everything's gonna be on Tway.
They be
I like
coming
that
to
one.
me.
That one was dope.
I appreciate that.
Way. What's up, Steve the Builder? Welcome in. Welcome to Bass Drop Radio,
What's up,
guys.
Steve?
Hey, that boy Steve in the building. Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all liking and saving the world. Make sure if you guys are on Instagram that you're following us at Bass Drop Radio. Special shout out to Meta Mims. He might pull up on us.
Oh, yeah. Squat.
Special shout out to DJ Epps.
Hell yeah. Shout out DJ Up. Squat.
Shout out to Futuristics tuning in tonight, y'all.
Shout out to everybody on YouTube watching. I got a couple of family members checking us out. Guys, make sure that you go into the into Super's page and follow the link. Like and subscribe to Super's YouTube. That's SOUPE 3 R's RRR, and pass that link on to your family and friends. Shout out Chris Kane if you're watching. What's up, Chris? Shout out Ding Dong if you're watching. What up, fam?
Squat. In the building. Yo, what going on?
Biggie Paul, best scripter in the land. If you're watching on YouTube, shout out. All right, guys, if you are an original artist, remember, we want your music. Go ahead and submit that to businessadmin@bassdropradio.com. Welcome Coda in the building.
No, that purple hair from anywhere. Shout out to Coda.
All right,
What's good,
guys.
big homie?
Damn. That one said it's too long for me to sing. Damn, that song hard as fuck. I'm mad that shit too long to sing. Damn. Damn, that bitch hard too, bro.
Breakdown.
I gotta find a way to get this to you.
Go.
Let's get some confetti in the air for Yoko. We're getting ready to start the interview shortly. Let your friends know to like and save the world. Get them in here.
Hey, Yoko. That gives me that American Pie vibes.
Bro, I'm telling you, I tried to, hold on.
Hey.
I tried to literally I want to get that shit on there, bro, as a new one, if they make a new one, or a Tony Hawk video game type.
Hey, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right,
Hell
let's go ahead and
yeah,
get
bro, I
started.
appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I'm a movie head.
Hold on,
Hey, so-
I just sent,
Yep.
I just sent like 5 of them.
Alright.
I ain't gonna cap you. I think I just sent like 5 songs.
Perfect.
What's up? Mims in the building. Shout out, Meta Mims.
Yeah.
I don't know. Throw some confetti in the
sir.
air.
Yep.
Oh,
Come on
shit,
in here,
I can't
good
get,
sir.
my hands don't work. Give me a minute. I got
Come on in.
No, I got the
There you
chicken. I got the chicken finger hands. You feel me? You know how that goes. I got, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, be
He's
slipping
so
out and
slow.
everything. Be like, hey, where the controller went?
Come on
Flew
in,
out.
man.
Yo.
Whenever you get a chance,
Lilo.
socializing.
Yep.
Lilo,
Yes.
come in real quick. If you get
What's
a
good,
chance,
y'all? What's good, y'all? Hold on. Let me open the door for her. Hold
can
on.
you record? No, I was gonna ask her if she get a chance. Can she record for me?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Lilo, you can come in here and sit in the on the couch. Yeah, open the door for her, Howard, please. Thank you. Thank you so
I'm
much.
a
Yeah, there you go.
gentleman.
Yes,
man? We
there
litty.
you go.
Come on in, y'all.
Yes.
Follow on in. Let your peeps know y'all in Bass
Yes,
Drop Radio
sir.
for the night.
Bass
Yep.
Drop
Shout out to-
Radio. We in this bitch
hold on.
going Twazy.
Shout out to Johnny
Let's
Woo.
go.
Shout out. Welcome in.
What's good? What's
Already.
good? What's up, Johnny?
Welcome
Woo?
in.
Oh,
Whoa, you know the
already.
vibes.
Already.
All right.
What's good with you? What's good with you?
What's up, y'all?
All right.
All
Fam, I
right.
see you in the building. What's good with you?
Blue?
Hell yeah.
Today is November 30th, 2022. We've got special guest YokoTwazy in the building. Y'all throw some confetti up for your boy.
Let's
Throw it up.
go.
Throw it up.
Appreciate
Yes.
that, yo. 100. You feel me?
Yes.
I'm one of your humble hosts,
Go.
Cherry Pie, here with Brooklyn Bandit 347, Howard 702 LV. Welcome to Bass Drop Radio. Like I said, tonight's special guest is hip hop artist YokoTwazy.
That's sinking through the
And he's
wall.
going
Okay, we good, we
Twazy over
good
here. You
Yeah,
good?
going Twazy in the seat. You feel me?
You good?
Yeah.
I'm good. We
Yo,
all good.
my
Press
partner
your
is camp.
joysticks.
He's
I
camera
did.
shy.
I did. Did it do it?
You're
Try it
in coin.
again.
You're in coin.
Try it again.
Am I-
There
am
you
I
go.
good?
There you go.
You good.
Hello. Welcome back.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. YokoTwazy is a hip hop artist, Atlanta-based hip hop artist who's been making music since the age of 5. He's currently signed under well-known rapper Waka Flocka. YokoTwazy has named some of his musical influences, of course, Waka Flocka, who's showing him the ins and outs of the entertainment and music business. We've also got DMX, XXX Tentacion, rest in peace to the God. And
Oh, yeah.
he also shares incredible moments with DMX and X, which, you know, we might get into. We might ask you about. There's something special that you was gifted
For sure.
that we might want to ask you about when it comes to that. His latest project, Super Saiyan Yoko, is available everywhere on all streaming
Hey.
platforms. So make sure that you guys
Yeah.
go ahead and check that out. You can also check him out on Bass Drop Radio. Click the link in the bio at Bass Drop Radio on Instagram, and you might hear it pop up on there. So Yoko's also been very performative with Inside the Metaverse. If you guys have seen him at 808 Studios, but outside of the Metaverse, he could be seen performing at Rolling Loud Miami. Give it up for Rolling Loud Miami. Throw some confetti in the air.
Blessings. Blessings.
Blessings. So without further ado, you guys, it's Yoko. Let us know what's up.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? I'm happy to be here. And this is good. This is a good family group right here, man. We lit. How y'all feeling?
I'm good.
Doing good.
How
Doing
y'all doing?
good.
Blessed
Howard?
alive, man. Can't complain.
Facts. You feel me? Hell yeah, man.
this it's crazy that you're here because like if you don't mind, I'm share the origin story, right? So we're late nights at Invisible Studios.
Yeah, by the way.
We got
A total
the bot.
vibe.
We got the bot. We got the beats. We got YokoTwazy in the building. He's going
Snapping.
crazy.
I'm
He's
talking about snapping for 3 minutes straight. You feel me? 3
He's
minutes
going
straight.
off.
He's going hard on it.
We just sitting there with the bot scratching
Get in
our
here,
heads
Digi.
like which one of y'all gonna go ahead and ask him what's up, right? And
Go ahead,
so
try the door.
what's up,
get the
Digi?
door
Come
for
on
him.
in.
Let me get the door for him. Come here, Digi. What's up, Digi? What's good?
Yo, welcome Digi to Bass Drop
up?
Radio. Throw some confetti up in the
Yes.
air.
Yeah, shout out to Digi.
Yep,
Go ahead and have a
yeah.
seat on the
Yo.
couch, or if you want to participate, have a seat at the desk. Whatever y'all want to do. All right.
Just don't jump on the furniture.
So let's talk about this origin story real quick. Ooh, Cherry. Uh-oh. I think she might have caught her Uber a little early.
Oh man.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Y'all know how it goes
Man,
with the
hold on.
internet.
Why y'all be giving us these technical
They be wilding. But
You feel me? I feel
yeah,
that.
so the origin story is we're in Invisible Studios. We got the bot up, we got the beats going, and again, Yoko is just straight snapping for 3 minutes on a trap beat, and I got my lovely co-host here, Cherry, screaming in my ear because she's in another world talking to somebody, I guess, over some music, and I'm just like, look, sis, I can't, and I hung up on her. She was so upset. But when she ended up coming back into the world, you know, I gave her I was like, look, and Yoko was just straight snapping again. You know, it was like maybe 15 minutes after the fact, and I was like, look at it, there it is, you know. And so that is the origin story on that one.
Hell yeah.
Can I give mine real quick to how I met Yoko? I say
Absolutely.
it's not gonna be long ago since we're not doing Superman status. But I ain't gonna overstudy. This is how I found out this man had bars. I seen the name at first, Yoko. We met in like Nemo Dollars Levo Studio. So shout out to Nemo.
Shout out to the
Dollars,
homie
man.
Nemo.
Freestyle Friday.
Oh yeah.
And it was like the freestyle competition, and it was the championship. And man, I heard this man start spazzing. I mean, spazzing like a cardiac arrest. So, man, you feel me? And man, just going. And if I'm not mistaken, I got eliminated like I think after like third or fourth round. But my stuff ended up dying out. Like, and I remember just checking on like Instagram or what, so later on that night to see who won, and I seen he had the trophy. And that was just like big ups with that because when you see new faces come in here in that metaverse,
Mad respect.
like you really see like that, how I say to every artist, and when you see that hunger and you see that dedication. And so salute to you with that. I mean, even if you're playing around with the bars or what, so just to know you stay consistent with the bars, show you're serious with it, if that makes sense.
Facts.
Like, so,
Oh, yeah.
No, definitely.
hey, big ups
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, actually, just to
Mad
kind of
respect,
add
bro.
on what you were saying, Howard. Last night it was interesting because you know, we got the bot going with the beats, and I'm in the studio with Yoko, and Yoko's like, yo, you know, just, you know, go ahead and throw out some words, you know, just throw something out there, and I would just randomly throw out a
Hey.
word, and he would just straight up snap on it, and he's like, you know, that really helps me be able to kind of, you know, do that faster and smoother and better. So that was just watching that in person was like, you know, amazing, you know. It was pretty indescribable. I could even feel like I almost felt like I was getting some energy off of you. Like I was getting hype. I was like, oh, he's snapping on this, you know,
Hell yeah.
killing
Like,
it.
That's what I want. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I want people not to only feel what I'm saying. I want them to feel my energy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all good energy over here. And if good energy collide with good energy, bro, you know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Right.
So I'm gonna go off with the artist bat, man. Like, so did you start off as a hype man, like, you know, with Tupac and Digital Underground, man? Because I see you with like with the hype quality and all that. You feel me, man? But like, were you always just like with that hype status?
Yeah, like ever since I was
Yeah.
a little kid, man. Like I was just jump around and shake my dress, bro. Just go crazy for no reason. Like, I be in school, bro, and like my homie would have like the little pins It's like,
Mm.
and I'll be
Oh, he
like, yo,
brought it
let's
back to the
fucking
old
go,
school.
bro. I'm
Making
like,
a
let's
beat.
go. So I just like jump on a fucking lunch table and just start shaking my dreads, bro. And the principal's like, all right, Mr. Peacock, we need you in the principal's office. He's like, look, I know you hot, but you can't just be out here doing that. I'm like, bro, I wanted to start a mosh pit in the lunchroom. What's wrong with that?
Hey.
Like, it's better than seeing fights and people throwing food and shit, you know?
Right. Well,
Why not?
speaking of going Twazy, as we have adopted here at BDR,
Hey.
thanks to Yoko. Um, so let's talk a little bit more about that time when you were in school and you were having that, you know, those headbanger moments, shaking your dreads and all of that. Let's talk about some
Yeah.
of your musical influences, because I do know that you mentioned DMX as being one of your musical influences,
Mm-hmm.
Triple X as being another one of your musical influences. So let's talk a little bit more about that, and kind of, you know, delve into what gives you your sound, because you have a pretty unique sound, which is like amazing.
I
It's
appreciate that.
awesome.
Thank you.
It's vibrant. You know, it's exciting. It's energetic. And I'm just wondering, like, you know, how do you like? Where did it all come from?
Like really, it just far as freestyling, I would listen to a lot of My Chemical Romance. Like you know what I'm saying? So when they play like
Yes.
rock beats, like I
Mm-hmm.
sing as like a rock star, but I also a freestyle and put myself in that type of mode. Like
Mm-hmm.
how would Rob Zombie hop on a track with 21 Savage? You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I be
Right.
Hey.
thinking. I be thinking
Mm-hmm.
outside like, yo, I wonder how that would work out. And I'm like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring that instead of somebody doing that shit. Fuck that. Let me bring it out and see what it sounds
Right.
like. And then if I like it, the crowd definitely gonna like it because they see that I put my shit into it. So they're gonna like the fact that I really went hard with this shit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Cool.
Go ahead, Cherry.
So we talked a little bit last night about how much energy it takes to perform and to be on stage. Like, are you doing stage dives? Like, what is it like, the energy on stage? Like when you were at Rolling Loud, how would you describe that energy when you was on stage?
Yes.
Super Saiyan. Like it's cool for a moment. It's cool for a moment, and then it's like, yo, fuck this shit. I gotta go Super Saiyan. Cause I see people like going crazy. I see people just like I'm like that. I seen a person pass out
Yeah.
on like you know what I'm saying? And I stopped
Mm-hmm.
it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of artists did this. I stopped and I gave him some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like
Nice.
stop the shit. I gave him some water. You feel me?
Mm.
And that gained more respect. That person ended up having cancer and dying, but
Oh my
rest
goodness.
in peace. But that gave respect. You know, I stopped my shit. Give respect. Like, no, bro, you're not gonna pass out on my set. We're lit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get lit together. If we pass, you pass out, we all passing out, nigga. Let's fucking go. We're gonna wake up hype as
God.
fuck. You
Well,
feel
I
me?
will say,
Like,
I will, I will say, you know, as a fan in you know, having gone to events like Rolling Loud, I can say for myself, thank you for that. I appreciate that, because a lot of the times, you know, people are out there not only for days at a time, we're talking about hours at a time, right? These events go
right.
on 10, 12 hours. There's three different stages. There's artists playing, there's people all over the place. A lot of the times there's upwards to 60,000 people in one space at any given moment. And
Facts.
so being in that, like, you know, hour after hour, and watching people kind of like, you know, lose energy and start to kind of not feel well, and then kind of be caught up in these like human made traps, right? Because there's so many people. Because if you're, you know, you're in a dangerous or in a sticky situation and you're all the way in the front, it's clicked for you. You feel
Facts.
me? Like, you're done. Like, there's no, it's hard getting out of that. So I will say, you know, that is definitely something to recognize, because you know that a lot of that happens, and very very easily can someone kind of just, you know, slip into the madness of it all, and you know, get sick. So
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Mm-hmm.
want to, if it's okay, I want to go in and ask you a little bit about your friendship with the late rapper X, and then also your friendship with DMX, and like getting to know them and what that was like for you, and how you are carrying on parts of their legacy in your music now, and just give us a little bit more insight about what that was like for you.
Well, with X, like Jase, that little dude, man. When I say he was smart, very smart. You know, like to be his age. You know, and I learned a lot from him. You never too old to learn anything. You feel me? So with him teaching me like what I didn't know about like this industry and what you gotta look out for, you know, and like just about stuff in general, like meditation, a lot about meditation and getting like your chakras right, you know, stuff like getting all the demons, negative vibes out of your life and everything, and that kind of co-signs with what DMX was also teaching me as well. The same kind of vibe, you know.
Right. No, that's definitely, I definitely understand how their music has influenced your music, because I hear a lot of the influence. I hear a lot of Trippy
Mm-hmm.
Red. I hear a lot of
Mm-hmm.
X. I hear a lot of DMX. What
Mm-hmm.
I want to also know is what made you come into the metaverse? Like, what made you decide to go out and get a headset and say, you know, I got this good thing going on in the music space. What
Mm-hmm.
was it that was so attractive about virtual reality, and then also bringing that music into here for everybody else to kind of enjoy and get to know you as an artist and as a person?
So for me, I have like real anger issues, and I'm working through them because like I know that I can get mad and just lash out, but it's like, all right, I look on YouTube and I see something with this dude wearing this mask or this headset, and he has like controllers in his hand, but he's shooting at zombies, bro. I'm like, oh, let's go. And then I see that you can get Street Fighter on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, you said what, bro? Bet. All right, you said what? Boom, 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 boom. I'm dogging. You feel me? Like, like I'm
Okay,
in
Rocky.
there.
Whoa, whoa, hold on. You punching a little bit too hard over here on my left side. All right, all right.
Like,
Going
like I
Twazy on
just,
that, right? Going
yeah,
Twazy
you
on
know,
that.
like
Crazy.
I just bought it just to get that steam off. Like, and then I hear about Horizon World, and I'm just like, yo, let me go in here and see what's really going on. So everything was cool. No, no, I take that back. Everything was terrible. First time I got in this bitch, man, there was so many kids calling me a nigga and all this other shit. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, awesome. How's your parents feel about that, you know? But anyway, we don't get it all that. But as I kept getting on, kept showing love and shit, man, people just started rocking with me. And I'm like, you know what? This is awesome. This is cool that people can actually put a headset on and meet people around the world and vibe and connect and network. This is amazing. This is the future. Dead
Mm-hmm.
eyes.
For real.
I'm quoting what the big
Mm-hmm.
homie Mem said. This is the future. I'm telling you, because this is true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people gonna be in here. It's gonna be millions, billions, trillions. And I do believe people are gonna be signed like off of this platform as well. As my boy R&B said, I believe people are gonna be signed off this platform.
Like straight like that.
I do.
Direct quote. Direct quote.
Real
No,
spill.
Right.
I really love how much value we can find off of the smallest things, just like human interaction, right? So in today's social media age, like, you don't really feel as connected to people anymore
Mm-hmm.
because everybody's like in their phones. So the
Mm-hmm.
way in which this is different is that we get to talk to each other. We get to
Right.
really get to know each other. And I know that it sounds strange, right? Because we all have like our usernames. So it's like you really don't know who you're talking to, but in the same sense, you can feel their energy through this
Right.
headset, which is like
Mm-hmm.
super weird to say that.
Message.
But
Yeah.
right, because of technology, you can feel when somebody has bad vibes, and you're like, I need to get away from this avatar because I don't know what
Exactly.
they're on. Or
Oh
you
Absolutely.
yeah.
can meet somebody and feel like, oh my God, like this reminds me of my brother. This reminds me of my
Mm-hmm.
cousin. And let me help them. Let me get to know them a little bit better. You find some amazing artists in here, like not just musical art, but like people who create things with their hands and make art.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to
Right.
know what people are about. There's so many people who have
Mm-hmm.
businesses in here, right? So they're
Mm-hmm.
bringing their
Mm-hmm.
businesses, they're bringing their art, they're bringing what offer the world on the outside
Mm-hmm.
into a digital reality, and we're able to
Mm-hmm.
sit here and reap the benefits of it, and like you said, get to know people that we would have never had access to otherwise, which I think is
Right.
pretty dope. And I want you to tell us if you could give any advice to any artist that's coming into the metaverse for the first time. Well-known name, maybe not so well-known name. What should they look out for? What should they be doing? What circles should they be in? Do you have any advice that you would give them?
Definitely. Like, if anybody will like that's trying to really do this or anything, they want to be a football player, basketball player, whatever, you have to have that drive. Like, you can't let what any of your bullies from back in the day told you that you ain't shit. You got to show them that you are the shit. You know, you have to prove yourself to yourself in order to prove yourself to anybody else. But you really don't have to prove yourself to anybody else. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, prove yourself to yourself, because that's what really shows that grind. That's what that shows that hustle. That shows that you can't fuck with me. And if you fuck with me, it don't matter, bro. You still ain't gonna get to me. Like, you know, you have to go for
Message.
it. You gotta go for it, man. You gotta make it happen. Cause ain't nobody gonna make it happen for you. You sitting on the couch and watching TV ain't gonna make it happen. TV ain't gonna
Nope,
walk
you gotta
in
go
on you
get
and be
it.
like, yo, you ready to go get this bag? Nah, bro. It ain't nothing like that. You gotta get up, go get the bag. Point blank.
Well, if you don't sound like that Everest commercial, go up and get that bag now. I know you're on the couch right now. You're not doing nothing.
Not the midday commercials, girl.
Wait a
Not the
minute.
midday commercials.
He said it's my money and I need it
And
now.
I need it now.
I'm not
like
even
JG
mad.
Wentworth. You feel me?
No, I will say this. I will say this. For the first time in my life, I've gotten paid from doing something in the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's from Nemo's competition, shout out Nemo, you know what I'm saying? Or whether it's
out Nemo.
performing
Oh,
in
God.
clubs or features. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a blessing. Cause I mean, that not knock on wood, but let's say Corona come back even harder. You know how many people really gonna be in this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock on some wood real quick. Oh, fuck that. I like being
One
out.
thing.
Can you get that? 'Cause
one thing that I think is interesting that you touched on was the fact that should like another pandemic come, that everyone will kind of resort to this. And I think that, just to kind of add to that, the pandemic showed us that even like being through a Zoom call isn't sometimes enough, right? And so
Right.
you hear, on like Meta Connect, which was Meta's version of their keynote earlier this year, they use a lot of terms like connected, immersive, and the idea is that it's supposed to elicit that feeling, right? So it's not just about seeing and hearing your loved ones anymore. It's about feeling like you guys are together, feeling
That's
like
true.
you can create memories and do things together. And yeah, I think we're onto a beautiful thing, and we have an amazing opportunity in front of us. And like you said, Yoko, sometimes we just gotta go for it. You feel me? You just gotta go for it, do it, and figure it out along the way. So
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's
yeah.
true.
So I just gotta ask one thing, like how you to add on to what you were just saying, Yoko, about that, I mean, not even just about getting paid from this ish, you feel me, but just that as the artist to an artist, do you see that? I mean, do you feel that there is longevity in this? You feel me? Not even just like how you say you touched on with the corona and everything, but do you feel like this is something like a platform for us artists, not even just us artists, but something that this is can grow on, like.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Like to be real with you, I actually see this like going further than what this is. Like, I hope they give us legs. You feel me? They give us legs. We get in this bitch.
It's in the
Sweaty
works.
dance. Hit the
Oh,
sweaty
Lord,
dance.
it's in the works.
Say he really about to be running
Yeah.
shit in here if he give him
Oh,
legs.
my
You know what I'm
God.
saying? You feel me? Ting ting. Did you get it? Did you get it? All right. Mems got it. Mems got it. All right.
He's about to be getting sturdy in here. Don't let
Y'all
him fool
gonna
you.
love my corny jokes by the end of this show.
Hey.
All right. Yoko
Let's
Twazy. All right. So, on a serious note, right? Let the people know where they can find you. Let them know your IG. And tell us about some upcoming music that's coming up, because I heard a little sneak
Definitely.
peek of it. And I'm so excited. So let us know.
Yeah.
For
was.
sure. Well, first, what I want to tell the people is what made me do music and why I do music, like
That
why I
part.
take
Let's go
part
there.
into
Mm-hmm.
this activity, and
Let's
then
get
I
into
want to
it.
also talk more on my label situation with Waka
All right.
as well.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay. All right.
so the reason why I started music is my mother. She was a big influence in my life. Like she was one of my biggest supporters, and when I was 19, she was in a domestic violence case. She I won't get into details, but I will say she suffered. She definitely suffered, and in front of my eyes, that shit hurt really bad. I seen a lot. You know, it's something that you would expect, something that wouldn't happen to you. You would watch that shit on Lifetime or something. You feel me? And the person who did it was supposed to be my dad. I figured out he wasn't my dad after he I ain't got another way to say
No.
this. He blew his
Yeah.
head off in
Mm-hmm.
front of me after he did what he did to my mother. You feel me? So that's what created the monster that you see today with this music. Is I'm getting all of my anger out through my music. You know, like I can't get back, so I have to go hard with this music and let people know that it's not gonna stop me. I got some shit to say. I gotta be my mom's voice because she can't be her voice anymore. You feel me?
Mm.
So that's what really brought me into the music scene, like really heavy.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say, like, thank you so much for sharing that. That's a very vulnerable thing to share, especially, in this medium and with all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hope I
Yeah.
can speak for all of us when we say that we're very sorry that that
Yes.
happened and that
I
happened to
appreciate
you.
that for real.
And what it has brought out of you has been this very special gift that you can
Mm-hmm.
share and that you can also help somebody else who might be suffering from, or
Mm-hmm.
going through or in the middle of or has been through, and your testimony might help somebody else bring out some special
Facts.
gifts that they have and able to
Definitely.
channel that energy and that anger in a positive way, and like you're
Mm-hmm.
doing. And the influences that Waka has been able to have on you, and I'm sure his mom also has been able to have on you, and to provide that, that comfort for you, and to also lead you in a direction, the direction that you're going now, I know is
Right.
invaluable. So I want to just say thank you for sharing, because that was a very
Oh, no
tough
problem.
thing to
Yeah.
share, and we appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
So you were
Mad respect. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey,
Oh,
Soup, drop
yeah.
that
No doubt.
domestic the domestic line too. If anybody going through some shitski, man, like so they could call that number. I forgot the number offhand, but I know Soup be dropping it in the live stream sometimes.
he drops it in the
That's
live
real.
stream, but you know what, let me give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
we take
real.
that stuff all serious here, man. Cause like you say, that's a human fraction, man. That really leaves a stain on a lot of people and on the community around them. So, man,
Mm-hmm.
yes, must salute to that, and must salute to your mother for rising from
Mm-hmm.
that adversity, my man. So, salute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if
Respect.
someone that you
Appreciate
know
you.
or love is in a domestic violence situation, there is help available, and that number is 800-799-7233, or you can SMS text the word START to 88788. So make sure you guys, again, every community, even in the metaverse, we're here to protect each other, and we're here to provide resources whenever
Mm-hmm.
we can, because, we're all here for different reasons. But I think
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, we're all human behind these headsets. We all come
Yep.
with our own issues,
Struggles,
our own struggles,
journeys
our
in
own
life.
joys, our
Mm-hmm.
own philosophies, our own way of
Mm-hmm.
thinking. And I think
Mm-hmm.
it's a beautiful thing that we're all here together and we can share
Mm-hmm.
in things like this, and uplift each other. So you were
Mm-hmm.
getting ready to go into also your relationship with Waka and your record deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. So I've been knowing Walker, Mama Deb. I've been knowing all of them since I was like 14. You know, and after my mom passed, like Deb took me in, adopted me as a son. You know what I'm saying? So it's and I know y'all know like Long Live KO Red, like Walker's real little brother. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
He a lot of people resemble like us as twins. You know what I'm saying? So the relationship is kind of different. Like, not to knock anybody, but the music is good and everything's going good. But at the same time, I'm still shopping around. You feel me? Because it's more of a family thing with Brick Squad. It's a family. You know what I'm saying? As far as putting my music out with the label and everything like that, like, as me, they don't mind me shopping around to find something that's gonna like help me get even more out there. You feel me? Like, she's talking, like, and this is an insight. Like, they was talking. I remember Deb. I talked to her about DJ Khaled coming at me, you know, and she was like, "That'll be a good opportunity." Never got back around it. She's a busy lady, so I'm understanding why at the same time. But far as that goes, I'm just saying, like, if it's serious opportunities out there, they're not holding me back from it, and I respect them for that. And that's why I say it's a family thing. It's bigger than music with that, you know?
They want what's best for you.
Absolutely.
Facts.
That's dope.
Now,
That's
far
dope.
as the song, Super Saiyan Yoko, that song is one of the hardest songs that I pretty much ever put out, honestly. That's how I feel. Because it tells about me without me having to actually tell about myself. Like, you can listen to it and you can feel what the fuck I do. Like, you can feel how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you want to mosh pit. It makes you want to jump in your seat. It makes you want to jump wherever you're at. Just go crazy. Like, it makes you want to go crazy.
I was going crazy at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's your fault. That's your fault.
Same.
I should have been screaming. I got a day job, Yoko.
Listen, right.
What
I
are
was
you doing to
screaming.
me?
All these dogs were looking at me like I was like crazy. I was like, hey, we banging out right now. You feel me? We chilling. Like,
Seriously,
I was out
some
in the
real
bed and shit.
headbanger music.
yeah. And just,
I mean,
and
it's
just,
too late for this,
yo.
and I'm my avatar jumping on tables. I'm jumping on
dead.
tables. I'm like, I don't even know what's happening to me. I'm a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, not in that moment.
Lady.
Not in that
Right.
moment.
I was a lady.
Oh, Lord.
So I want to also get into a little bit. Let me see what I got here. So you got a song titled "The." Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to also say, be expecting more genres from me as well. I do hip hop, R&B, country, rock and roll, blues.
All of it.
Like, I'm really getting out there. You
Very
feel me? Like, with my
versatile.
sound, because I like versatility. I love versatility. Like, that's amazing.
Can you do
You
it
know?
for us? Can you do it for us? Y'all, he does voices, y'all. He does voices,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you, the voices are amazing. Let me hear a voice, because you do voices on your songs. So I wanna
Yeah.
let's get
All
a
right.
voice.
So I give you 3. Do you want to hear Stitch, or do you want to hear Pennywise, or do you want to hear Mickey Mouse? I'm gonna give you 4. Or do you want to hear Shaggy from Scooby Doo?
All right, y'all. We're gonna let the audience decide.
What do y'all want
Throw
to hear?
confetti in the air if you want to hear Stitch. All right, we got
Yeah,
okay.
1, 2.
We got 3. Okay,
3.
throw some confetti in the air if you want to hear Pennywise.
Hey, yeah, nobody.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Throw some confetti in the air if you want to hear Scooby Doo.
Okay.
I think we got the most
Okay.
Scooby Doo. They want to hear
For
Scooby Doo.
Scooby, yeah.
So, you want to hear Scooby or Shaggy? So I'm gonna do both.
Oh.
Fuck it. All right.
Oh,
Shaggy.
well, okay.
Raggy?
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's hit the other one. I'm dead.
Do Mickey
Like,
Mouse.
thanks, man. You know,
Oh my god.
I just wanted to go in here and really get a sandwich. Anybody seen Scooby Doo, man?
Okay, yeah, that's kind
But
of.
it's
I want
easy.
some Scooby snacks and not the kind that you can buy at the store. All right. So
Oh boy, you damn right. I don't fuck with Scooby Doo like that, you know. I fuck with Mickey and Mouse, cause that's who the fuck I am. Oh boy, you know what the fuck I'm saying?
So if y'all randomly hear that in a song, you already know who's
Yeah.
doing it. So you
Walt
got
Disney, if you're in your cryogenic somewhere, that's not us. Disclaimer fact.
First of all, we can't go to no commercial breaks to pay no bills. So that was not an advertisement for Disney, okay? Because y'all gotta have to run me that bag. Anyway,
Fuck.
so
No, that Stitch be YokoTwazy and YokoTwazy be motherfucking Stitch. Fuck you talking about? What's up, little my nigga?
again,
Right.
Disney, I don't want no smoke. All right, so
Don't come for us.
Yeah.
no, that's great. So you've got some songs that are not released yet,
Right.
but we got them. We're not gonna rely on them. We got them.
Hey.
Tell us about the Joker and No Turning Back. Tell us about what those songs evoke, so when they are released, we can get some anticipation for the Joker. Shameless plug, go check it out. Cherry Pie Art Exhibit and No Turning Back. Tell us about it. Those songs.
So the Joker is like, it's really a very psychotic side of me, honestly. Like I feel like I've been diagnosed basically with multiple personality disorder. It comes out through my music very heavy. Like people can see that shit and they hear that shit. Like, bro, is he okay? Like, yes, I'm okay. I'm just not me right now, bro. That's it. It's over. Like, but I'm back. And then I leave and then I'm back again. You feel me? So with that being said, Joker is more of a matter of fact, can I just do like the first hook for you? So you can probably understand.
Absolutely.
All right, okay.
Go ahead, Soup. Go ahead and zoom in right here on your man. Let's go.
Live studio performance.
I'm a crazy motherfucker like Joker. Left what you say to my smoking. Dump your body in the river. The police won't know that I did it. Bitch! Bitch!
Wow.
You did not point. That was psychotic. Okay.
Yeah, I got my listen,
ready right now,
listen, the laugh had me. I was scared for a little bit. All the dogs were quiet. They all looked. They were like,
Namaste.
I have never seen so many avatars stuck and still in my life. Y'all was like,
girl, everybody. We were like, is that coming out of him?
But look, this
that's
the thing.
hilarious.
That's really my laugh. If people be around me long enough, like that's actually my laugh, and that's where that shit came from, making that song. Like I started laughing, and people started making fun of my laugh. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I started like thinking, like, yo, this kind of sounds like the Joker's laugh in a way. So like, I'm gonna run.
It does.
No, it does.
It absolutely does.
I can also do
right.
Chucky too, as well.
You do Chucky? I ain't even gonna hold y'all. That little doll, I will run
Yeah, he scares me.
far away from that little
Right.
doll.
Those don't
All right,
scare
so
me.
I won't do the laugh if you want me to. I won't do the laugh. I won't.
Go ahead.
Do it. Go for it.
Okay, here we go.
Nah, hold up. Nah, where was he when we were trying to do the Joker release? That's exactly what we needed.
Nah, get over here, cause nah.
Oh Lord,
That was crazy.
don't be scared, y'all. Don't be scared.
This man
Yoko,
my son right out the room. My son is not even on VR, man. You just scared this man. Traumatized. It's okay, son. It's okay.
Emotional
If y'all
damage.
listen, if y'all see performing, if y'all ever catch him performing on the major stage or in the VR stage, a laugh comes out. Just remember where y'all heard it first, okay? Face Drop Radio.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
we want to thank you for taking the time out to come talk to us, to come vibe with us, to come kick it. Also for us to
I
preview some of
appreciate
your music. We're also going to play the music on the outro on the show. But we want to just like say, if you want to leave us with any messages before we get into our next segment, you are welcome to stay and hang it with us. We talk about some strange news. So like you might want to stick around and I want to hear your take on some of it. But let everybody know what your IG is,
For sure.
so they can follow you and so they can also, be up
they
to
can
date on
find
all
you.
of the new music that you have going on. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so If you want to find YokoTwazy, all you have to do is type in YokoTwazy. That's YokoTwazy. YokoTwazy. Squad.
Confetti, throw some confetti up in the air, guys, for our special guest, YokoTwazy. He's in the building. He's in the metaverse. He's going, you know what I'm saying? He's going to turn up. Y'all see him, like I said, performing in the meta. It's some headbanger music. Y'all I know you don't have any legs, so y'all can't like dive into the audience, but just try because his music is going to make you do that. So awesome. So we lit. Brooklyn, we're going to go into our entertainment.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Ooh, so to kind of switch the gears here, my entertainment story for today is about Kim Kardashian and her reportedly turning down the new Balenciaga campaign. It was previously reported that Balenciaga came out with a pretty controversial campaign, and I don't want to touch too much on it, but essentially there was just some stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? There were some underage children. There were some teddy bears. That teddy bears were wearing inappropriate outfits. A bag. One of their, I forget what the name of the purse is. One of the bags that is very well known has that super recognizable shape to Balenciaga. They had advertised, I guess, a new skin, a new version of it. And they had put it on top of some pretty controversial court documents having to do with a child pornography case. And so Kim Kardashian has been pretty quiet. And she recently received some backlash about kind of not responding, just because in the past, you know, we've known Kim Kardashian to wear Balenciaga and also you know, have collaborated with them on campaigns. And so she came out and said that she's no longer going to be you know, doing any business with them. She's actually reconsidering any business negotiations that she has with them. And it's also been reported by close family or friends of the family that she's had a couple of outfits that she was meant to walk in, and they're actually making phone calls to other designers and getting all of those things switched out. And so yeah, she also apparently rejected an offer from them that recently came to her after the $25 million lawsuit that Balenciaga is being hit with for this campaign. You know, they're trying to go after the production company and the set designer for negligence, but this thing is a mess, guys. Like,
so I want to poll the audience. Like, are you guys into designer clothes right now? No judgment. Kinda, sorta. All right. So is Balenciaga one of the designers that you guys wear a lot?
No.
No. All right. I'm just polling the audience. Just want to know.
I just learned how to say that word.
Balenciaga.
What'd you say? Say that again. We broke. I love that answer. Listen.
Yes. Hey, look.
Listen. Real
You
shit,
ain't wrong.
though. That's an honest answer. I love that answer. Exactly. You know what? I've never, personally, I've never been into designer, whether or not I could afford a designer or not. It's never been something that has been my go-to, because I feel like it's all about the person who wearing the clothes, not the clothes wearing the person. And when you have the confidence, you can walk out in a paper bag. I mean, hell, we've seen Rihanna wear some shit and we was like, that would look so terrible on me, but she makes it look like a work of art. And so it's like that. You know, I think it's unfortunate that they found themselves in that predicament, but also remember, as a culture, you guys make what's hot, right? That designer only became hot because your favorites made it hot. Your favorites started wearing it. So imagine what would happen if we supported each other and we made what we do hot. then everybody
locally
has to come to
customized shit.
us to for exclusivity or to get it.
Mhm.
Make sure that you guys are checking out what local or well-known brands are in your area that you can go out and support. Telfar, Michael
Yes.
Blackwood, you know what I'm saying? If
Brandon.
you guys are into luxury Brandon Blackwood, sorry. If you guys are into designer bags, make sure that you check it out. Make sure if your friend has a business and they're making bags, go support your friend. Why you spending $1,200 on a Louis Vuitton bag? And you know what I'm saying? They making racist comments or they got their
Right.
models wearing racist stuff. Like, go support your friend. Y'all don't know me from a can of paint, and y'all here, and I love y'all for that. But show that same energy for your friend who's out there hustling, trying to make $1, and it's just and don't ask for no discounts either. Come on, y'all. You don't ask. You don't ask
Come on,
Louis
y'all.
Vuitton for a discount.
Facts.
Don't ask your friends for a discount. You know what I'm saying? When your
Nah, facts.
friend make it big, when your friend make it big, and your friend is a millionaire, billionaire, guess what? Your friend can give you some free shit. But until then, you go out and you support your friend. So that was a great story.
Definitely.
I love that.
Oh man.
Thank you.
I would
I
like
know.
to
I
say
don't
this
even know
one
how I
thing.
could beat that. What you guys say about that?
So I mean, me personally, I like to rock stuff like from Hot Topic. You know, like
Love that.
I like a rock star type of look. You feel me? Like so, Balenci's, yeah, nah,
Nah. Right.
nah,
Nah.
nah.
I feel you on
Like
that.
I
feel
just
you on
got,
that.
I got Hillies on
same.
right now. Like no cap, I have Hillies on my feet right now.
I hear you
just got
stomping.
back.
Yeah, we
I
can
I
hear
see
you.
that on your IG rolling around.
Big
I have
Jumping.
feelings on right now.
Shout out to Martin Lawrence, my favorite comedian.
Like I'm saying,
Balenciaga was a steak.
if you in the store, like shit, you trying to get your shit done,
Lord.
you put on some Hillies, you zooming through that bitch. It's nothing. Like,
Okay.
First
Zoom
of all,
in and out of
first of
there.
all, you want
I
to
see
race?
you.
What you trying to do?
hell yeah, let's get it. I'm
don't play
too
with me.
with it. I'm too
We ain't
with
got legs, y'all, but I'm telling you, me and YokoTwazy on a foot race as soon as we get legs. Who y'all got? Y'all got me, right? Look, nah. Come on. All right. That's fine. That's cool. So,
Lord.
I want to know if you guys are hip to a story that's coming out of San Francisco with the robot cops. Y'all know about that?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
All right,
Oh,
so
man.
all right, we about to talk about it. So apparently, San Francisco advisors voted on Tuesday to give city police the ability to use potentially lethal remote control robots in emergency situations. So what that means is that there was a vote 8-3 with the majority agreeing to grant police the option despite strong objections. For civil liberties, the other police oversight groups say that they're able to use these police robots to kill people. Okay? I said that out of my mouth. To kill people with these robots. The message I want to send
Alex
to you
Murphys?
guys, the message that I want to send to you guys is simple. Knowledge and information is key. Arm yourself going on in the world. Arm yourself. This has happened in San Francisco. This can happen in other places. If it happens one place, it can happen the next place. So make sure that you are you guys something to say? Or do you live in California? Sit
I
right
think
there.
you're muted.
Sit right there with the mic and unmute
Did you? You're
yourself.
muted. Yeah. There you go.
Hi. Yeah.
Hey.
So I actually live in San Francisco. So
Yeah, awesome. Tell us
Ooh,
about it. Tell us
perfect.
about
Yes.
what's going on.
yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, like what happens here is gonna like spread. Especially if the results are good. I mean, I think that there is a subtle difference between like using AI and using like robotics and tools. So like theoretically the bill is for like being able to use like robotics, right? So like if theoretically there's like a shootout or something, you could use basically this tool. But the leap from that to actually using artificial intelligence is very small. And so to me, the first part doesn't bother me as much as like, guns are tools, robots are tools, if it's a remote controlled, whatever. But once we start putting our lives into the hands of artificial intelligence, that to me is more scary. And I think that we're very close to that. And I think this is a slippery slope to that. So I'm conflicted in that, like, theoretically things like that could save people from, like, if there's an armed conflict or whatever, but it generally will, I think, lead to darker paths. And I think it's something that needs to be watched really, really carefully because
That's
it
gonna
could
be a new
abused in a
RoboCop
million
movie.
ways.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of gray area, especially like with, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe there's a specific instance in which they can choose to use the robot, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to say, I want to say that what it said is, and I quote, the city's board of supervisors approved a controversial policy that lets police robots be used as a deadly force option when the risk of loss of life to members of the public or officers is imminent and outweighs any force option available.
Right.
What does that
I'm
mean? Does
wondering-
that mean an
yeah, what
active
does-
shooter? Does that mean an
Right.
active shooter situation? Because if it is a school where there are kids and there's an active shooter situation and it's not safe for all of the police officers to safely apprehend the gunmen and get and remove everyone, is that what that means? Because I think what has to happen is that the information needs to be dissectable enough for the general public to understand what's going on so that they can either say, okay, I understand why someone would want to use this as a tool, or I don't understand why somebody would want to use this as a tool. But when you get in that kind of muddy area and then this people's human lives are in the balance, then you have an issue, right? Because why is it controversial? Is it controversial because that means, people are going to be abusing it? Or is it controversial because you're sending a tool into a situation and it could misfire, right? It could fire and kill innocent people. Robots and machines malfunction all the time. Look at your laptops. Look at your Oculus. You know what I'm saying? How many times your Oculus freeze up on you and you got to restart? We don't want that happening with a loaded robot, right?
No, for sure. I mean, I think that this is probably a response in part to Uvalde, right? Where it's like, regardless of what you think of those people, like, they're humans, they're scared, they don't want to get shot, right? And they don't know where the shooter is, and so they let kids die because they were scared. And if there were tools that they could go and be like, hey, we can send in this drone that we can, like, attack this guy and kill this guy, and it could save kids' lives, and like, obviously, who wouldn't want that? So yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So definitely arm yourself with knowledge, right? If this is something in your area that could be up for a vote, make sure that you arm yourself with who your local congressman is, who your state senators are, who are the decision makers in your city, in your state, in your area. Like, not only is it important that we vote on a federal level, but we need to vote on a local level. We need to have some type of power, some type of influence over our own situation, right? What's happening in our own communities. Ma'am?
Can you hear me?
You want to come
on over to the to one of the mics.
First of all, shout out to Yoko. I met him yesterday. Super talented artist.
Shout out YokoTwazy.
I wanted to say, just piggybacking off what you're saying. The problem with artificial intelligence is not necessarily the actual technology; it's who's building it. And one of the biggest issues that happens with AI is that because AI isn't being built by people of color, and most artificial intelligence doesn't recognize people of color, depending on who's building it. So, I mean, that's another issue that can arise from that type of technology, is that if the wrong person builds it, that AI is going to, I guess, sorry, am I on the mic? Somewhat emulate the ideology of the person who's building it, as opposed to the people who actually need that technology. So yeah, I mean, situations like Uvalde would be a great example of where we would need something like that. But there may be other situations depending on who builds that technology where it may, it may not be the greatest for certain races of people in this country. So
True.
Like that
Great.
supermarket.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. We, funny enough, guys, we're working on a way for you guys to basically call in to let us know how you think. So I've got a caller. I'm gonna see if this works. He wants to say something on this topic. So hold on. All right, you're on speaker. Let everybody know who you are.
What up, y'all? It's Ding Dong. I'm out here, tapped in, calling in. Racetrack Radio has a call-in function in case you didn't know. So I'm listening to what everybody's saying, and I think, it's important to highlight that, first of all, this is such a high level of conversation, and it's so important for us to sort of explore these things that are happening in legislation, although isolated. The point that Matt made, and also Mims, just artificial intelligence is just that. It's programmed intelligence that doesn't have the same judgment and response that humans have, and not as quickly. Although it can be programmed, it can be dangerous. But like Digi said, in the situation with Uvalde, he really referenced that expertly, because it would have absolutely been monumental in changing the way that unfolded. And in addition, I think that it gives police and law enforcement agencies and that sort of posture that we have in America, particularly where they are human beings. They are vulnerable. They can be shot. Some of them are there not for necessarily the greatest reason. They're there to draw a paycheck and go home. And so when they're faced with that level of danger, you may see instances where they hesitate and it causes somebody to lose their life. So I think in that regard, in that respect, shout out to Digi. I didn't even consider anything like that. And I think, again, these conversations are so high level that it really brings that type of stuff out. And people like Matt are valuable to conversations like this. So I would just want to tell you, as somebody who's listening while I'm driving, not above the speed limit or anything, you guys are over here. You got me just engaged and enthused about what you're saying and how you're saying it. So shout out to everybody at Bass Drought. You guys for putting the platform. Yoko for being a savage, for being a pioneer, for being a trailblazer. You guys are all so dope, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Did you guys
Thank
catch
you,
most
Ding
of that?
Dong.
Did you catch all of that?
Yeah. Shout out to
All right.
Ding Dong. Thank you so much for calling in.
Shout out Ding Dong. You guys, the call-in feature is coming. I just want to say, we talk about some really intriguing topics on the show, and we have some really important and cool ass guests. We just want to thank you guys for supporting Bass Drop Radio, for supporting us as individuals, and continuing to just bring that high energy every show. Make sure that you guys are following us on Instagram at Bass Drop Radio. If you are an artist and you have music that you want to play on our digital playlist, go ahead and email that over to businessadmin@bassdropradio.com. If you see one of us out, you know what I'm saying, and you just want to say what's up, make sure that you do that. Make sure that you, if you have some friends who are artists, who are builders, who are musicians, we want to talk to them. We want to get to know them. So big shout out. You guys got any last words before we end the show? And we play YokoTwazy on our way out.
Yes. Please be sure. Oh. What was that?
Wow. I got my entertainment story. I just wanted to touch on a little bit before we touched out. It was from my Uncle Pookie that just sent me in. He mad he out of a job right there in New York. They had I don't know if y'all knew about this, but more than $10 million in high-end designer knockouts got seized in Manhattan. So a lot of y'all baby daddies ain't gonna be sending y'all some Dior and some Michael Kors purses. So I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all Christmas got
They got Chinatown, Mims. They got Chinatown, Mims. They got Chinatown.
Well, I guess the good news for us, you can still get that Michael Kors at TJ Maxx. Okay. We ain't gonna say that out loud, but
they had over 17 total.
Y'all already know if y'all still wearing Michael Kors. So
Girl.
What did you say? You couldn't get Michael Kors if you was Michael Kors? Okay. All right. Y'all, it was a pleasure having you guys out tonight. Make sure, like I said again, y'all are following us. Y'all keeping up with what's going on. And we're going to check y'all out next show, all right? Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are Bass Drop Radio.
One thing.
Oh, you know what? They will not let me end the show. No, I'm just going. Go ahead. I'm just playing.
Nah.
I ain't even get my turn, but
shout out. Right. Yeah. I didn't put that
you know
on.
what I'm saying? Like, what happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm going to shut up. Go ahead. Shout out DL in the building. Shout out DL Cadero in the building. NC's own. Shout out North Carolina. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I just want to say, shout out to Bass Drop Radio, man, for rocking with the kid, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all cool as fuck. Everybody in this building is cool as fuck. You feel me? I got my squad in the building, man. If you squad, you already know who you are. You feel me? And if you're not squad, man, you can be squad. It ain't nothing. You feel me? Just walk up and say what's up. Introduce yourself. What you talking about? We lit. Shout out to Mims in the building, man. Big dog on gang. You feel me? Mad respect to you. Appreciate you. And yeah, that's all I got to say.
Brooklyn?
Well, all I wanted to say was just be sure to follow us also on our personal pages as well on Instagram. You can find Howard at Howard702. Find me at Brooklyn Bandit 347_VR. You can find Cherry Pie with 3 Ys _VR on Instagram as well. Tap in with your crew. Check in on us, see what we're doing, because we're always up to something. It's usually fun and entertaining. So, just be sure to engage with us and feel free to, shoot us a message and say what's up. So that was pretty much it.
Before I end the show, does anybody else want to end the show? Okay. All right. We are Mims. You want to end the show? Bruh, you want to end the show, bruh?
Get in here, end the show.
End the show. No, you got to do it now. You got to do
end
it
the
now.
show now.
Go ahead. End the show.
Now you got to end the show.
Sign us out.
Right.
Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
There we go.
Yes. Amen. Yes, that's right. Amen. Everybody eat now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, I gotta go
All right,
home.
y'all.
No, I'm just joking.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and play YokoTwazy's Go Super Saiyan. I hope y'all enjoy this because we
Let's
did.
vibe out. Let's vibe out.
Here we go. Somebody hit the camera.
Let's go.
I'm a lady, but I'm jumping on tables.
Let's go. Yeah. Hold up. My gang, where y'all at? Can they come in? Can
All right, gang.
Yeah, of course. Open it.
Squad, come in, man.
Come in. Squad up, y'all. Squad up.
Let's go. Oh, that.
Make sure y'all like the world.
Oh, we playing this one? Hey.
Hold on.
My brother. You gonna get these hands. But not mental things. This shit. Yes, sir. How to deal with them. We gonna pick up when we left off. Oh, most up.
What's up, y'all? Bass Drop Radio, Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank y'all for rocking with us.
I call it Yoko Run.
How's it going? It's good to see you. Thank y'all for coming.
Good to see you, sir. What's up?
What up, gang?
Yo. Thank you for coming.
What up?
I came in here last week. I was trying to get in here, bro. Like a half hour.
You came in, I respect it, bro. It's all good. You know we on vibe anyway. You know how we rock.
Yeah. Nah, I was trying to show love, man. That's stuff is down that y'all linked up with Cherry and shit. I've been fucking with Bass Drop.
Yo, dirty ass bitch. That's what's up, bro. They good people.
Yeah, that's hard. Super good people. Super good people to be connected with, bro. If anybody, it's them, bro. They really real artists. Yeah, they really trying to do. They're in our lane, you know what I'm saying? But we're trying to do it. They're the outlets for the shit. Your story. You're perfectly exactly
This way and give me some confetti. Some confetti. That's right. Yeah. That's my I'm talking about.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there with him, man. I didn't get to catch up.
Hold on, I got you. Let's try this one more time. Everybody, turn around, smile, put some confetti in the air. Show them y'all vibing out. You feel me? We're taking a video. Hey,
let's go. Mosh pit.
It's lit at Bass Shop Radio. If y'all missed it, we had YokoTwazy on tonight. Be sure to catch the rerun of the live stream. Y'all are not gonna want to miss this. I promise.
We do want to make
Don't.
All right, y'all. Let's get a picture. Hold up. Before everybody moves, everybody, turn around and put some confetti in the air. What's good? Yes.
We about to shoot this bitch up, nigga.
Yes. Perfect.
What? Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all not outside. Chill.
Right.
What up, y'all?
Chill. Y'all inside. Chill out.
Y'all inside. Please use y'all inside voice. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, dope stuff, bro. Dope stuff for sure.
Hey,